Let's take a look at feedback in training. Employees need feedback, but many people avoid providing it. Some people simply don't think feedback is necessary or effective. This can reflect an external locus of control where the belief is that people can't sufficiently control outcomes. It is also common for individuals to be performing well, but it doesn't occur to the trainer or supervisor to provide feedback, or they may feel it is important but simply don't make the time to provide it. Discomfort is another reason people avoid providing feedback. Particularly if someone is not doing a good job, the trainer may not want to be mean or they may be concerned with how the employee will react. Despite these reasons for not providing feedback, the benefits that employees and organizations gain explain why it's a skill worth developing. Positive feedback is provided when someone is doing a good job. People both like and need this type of feedback. Positive feedback recognizes good performance, reinforces behavior, and lets individuals know how they're progressing towards a goal. If someone doesn't receive positive feedback, they may become demotivated, or they may change their behavior because it wasn't made clear to them what they should be doing or why they should be doing it, which could impair their performance. Constructive feedback is provided when performance does not meet expectations. This type of feedback identifies what employees are doing wrong and what steps they need to take to correct the performance issue. The goal of constructive feedback is that by helping employees change their behavior, performance improves. Without constructive feedback, performance issues tend to persist. Negative feedback is delivered more aggressively. Although negative feedback also informs employees that they're doing something wrong, it usually fails to do so in a way that facilitates behavioral change. While knowing when to provide feedback is important, trainers should not lose sight of the actual content of the feedback. The first thing to remember is that feedback should be specific. Specific feedback helps to focus the conversation and clarifies which behavior should be reinforced or corrected. Vague feedback is not particularly useful. Feedback, especially when it's meant to be constructive, should be verifiable. Besides providing clarifications, examples increase the legitimacy of feedback and decrease the chances that someone will react defensively. The last aspect of providing feedback to keep in mind is how to deliver it. The delivery of feedback is particularly important when it's not positive. Feedback should be objective. Objectivity means that you're not getting personal and are treating the other person in a professional manner. Keeping feedback balanced tends to make a person more receptive to it. When possible, when you're telling someone to correct a behavior, it's a good practice to provide some positive feedback. People from other cultures may respond differently to the same type of feedback. For example, in some cultures, a balanced delivery is not as effective.